What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm working on the Miata again today. I just finished getting the quarters and all the body pretty much sanded with 400, and today we're gonna prime it just like we talked about in the previous video. So I'm gonna show you how I tape this up, and then I'm gonna mix up some epoxy primer and some primer surfacer, and I'll show you how we spray that. Alright, so while I was taping right now, when I got it up around to the windshield, I found some stuff that I did not like. So, like you just saw, there was a lot of peeling paint and a little bit of rust here where the urethane sits and the windshield actually sits. So I took a razor blade and I scraped all the old urethane out of here, and then I took my grinder and really cleaned this up. So it's all bare metal now. I really did not like the peeling paint and stuff in here, because if they go and put the urethane on here and put a new glass in here and any of that stuff lets go like it was kind of flaky, any of that lets go, the windshield could possibly come out. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to take our epoxy primer and cover all this bare metal here, and then when we go to paint, actually we're going to tape all this off. And you don't really want to paint stuff like this. We're just going to leave it primed, that way the bare metal is protected, and then when the glass company goes to put the glass in here, they're going to put their glass primer here, they're going to lay the urethane, and then they're going to set the glass in there, and then we won't have anything to worry about. So just wanted to point that out there. Anytime you're messing with glass, I really don't like messing around with anything like that, so I just want to make sure this was done properly. So I'm going to continue taping now, and then we'll get some primer sprayed on this thing. Alright, so now that we got everything primed and we've let this dry, it's been about a day, we're going to take a block and some 320 grit sandpaper and we're going to block this down. And I'm going to leave this taped up like this just in case I want to prime this again, just depending on how this blocks out, how it looks afterwards. And I'm going to use a guide coat on here. It's basically just a black powder that doesn't come off until you sand it, and this will just help me see what I'm sanding. Alright, we're starting to get really close on this chassis here now. I finished blocking the quarters and all the stuff that we primed the other day. All that is good to go now. And today I just finished up probably the hardest and least fun part of this whole thing, and that was taking care of the little bit of rust and welds and stuff that was on the underside of this car. So basically on the back side of everything that got welded. So like where the floor and everything got stitch welded in here, I went ahead and took care of the underside. Also started doing some sprayable undercoating in the wheel wells here just to give it that finished look. So I'm currently waiting on another can of undercoating to come in so I can finish up all the stuff on the bottom of the car, and then we literally just have to worry about the outside here. So we're in pretty good shape right now. We're getting really close. I think all I'm going to do for the rest of today is clean up this little area here in the jams. This is the only little area that still has a little bit of peeling paint, so I'm going to go ahead and sand all that off and put some primer on it on each side, and that should just about do it for today. Alright, I think that is going to do it for today. Lots of good progress. We're getting really close. Next step is going to be finish undercoating this car. And then I think next thing we're going to film on this is going to be the little bit of prep we got to do on the outside and paint it. So look for that coming soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget you can text me, number down below. Other than that, thank you for watching. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you in the next one.